Well, good evening there, Beyond the Call of Duty followers, and good evening to my Beyond the Call and End of Watch family. What is today? I always often forget. We are still Hump Day, Wednesday, June 23rd. I think we're down to day 27 of our beautiful trip. Want to recognize and just really follow up with some of our sponsors. Please don't forget 1350 Distilling out of Colorado Springs. Uh, by the way, maybe. No, we'll hold off. I'll give you a little info on 1350 and a little surprise that we're going to be doing later on that some of the family members know and 1350 doesn't know. But 1350 Distilling is the proud nightcap sponsor. They have a phenomenal amount of uh, alcohol, but it's not just alcohol. These folks at 1350 have done a bang up job. They create in honor of different branches. They create liquor in form of different veterans. So please look them up, look at them, because those proceeds, they donate so much and they donate like crazy. We don't have one sponsor on here, which is Swell Coffee out of Spokane, Washington. They made custom coffee just for specifically for Beyond the Call of Duty. You cannot buy it anywhere. And in fact, it's only on the ride that you get it. So it's Swell Coffee out of Spokane, Washington. Make sure you look them up. Really want to reach out to Jason Gray with New America Financing out of Washington State. If you Google Jason Gray, he's out of New America. If you have any financial needs on refis or anything else, buying a new home, I promise you, I've known this guy for over 30 years now. He will take care of you, especially if you say you are with Beyond the Call of Duty family. He will take care of you. Jason Gray, just look him up, ask him, do you know JC? If he says no, it's the wrong Jason Gray. Find the right one, and he will take care of you. If you're in the Washington, Oregon area, make sure reach out to Columbia Bank. Thank them. Each branch is different, but pick up the phone, call the branch manager, and say, "Hey, thank you for your branch on sponsoring Beyond the Call of Duty because we want a larger sponsor next year from them, and they need to sponsor as long as you say, hey, need a new Harley Davidson? Contact Lone Wolf Harley out of Spokane, Washington. Greg and Holly are amazing, amazing, amazing people. They are humble, they are down to earth, and they will take care of you. Let's not forget about our platinum sponsor, which is Phoenix, because we all know this takes money, and Phoenix coughed up the money. So if you're in the Northwest, Alaska, Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, reach out to Phoenix. If you know somebody that needs security services, reach out to Phoenix. If you're looking for a job, reach out to Phoenix. They prefer vets, retired active, but we also need newcomers. We have a lot more sponsors than last year, but take your time and look through our sponsorship. Um, it's Hump Day, so I hope everyone's getting excited. Tomorrow's Thursday, one more day on a work week. Normal people, for those that are not normal, like my Leo family, I love you all. It's just another day. Wow, where do we start? You know what? I'm not gonna go to tonight. I'm gonna ask you guys to just take a pause. Take a serious, serious pause. What are we doing? We get up every morning, we live our life. You've heard me say time and time again that the clock stops for our heroes. If you don't know what a hero's hero is, then wake up and smell the coffee. A hero's hero is, Lance, can I get that water, please? For the water. A hero's hero is a survivor of a fallen. We often forget them. Our departments often forget them. You saw me on a little rant. In fact, this morning I did a little rant. And it hurts. It hurts bad. Because that's not how you treat your hero or your hero's hero. I understand you got to go on vacation. I understand everyone's got a job. But how do you forget someone? Yeah, let's answer that question. This isn't days of our life that we roll up and movies and cameras and action and we're gonna make this show. This isn't about that. That's why most departments say we've never heard of you. Yeah, it's true. You're not gonna hear about us. We don't do this. This isn't a circus. This isn't a carnival, as most people want it to be. This is about these beautiful, absolutely amazing families, amazing officers that are on our memorial. And when I say that our team knows and gets to know every single member, we do. I can recite for you guys from day one to now, as well as all of my team members can recite. We know who they are. Raymond writes for them. We write for them every day. We talk about them at departments. When officers at different departments say, "Who is that?" We don't talk about those that we have not honored yet out of respect. That's just the way it is. We only talk about those that we have honored and visited and met the survivors. So today we only had 2 stops, but we are honoring 3. And I'll tell you why. Because God willing and God blessing, we were able to meet a survivor, important survivor, of a department that I wouldn't say refuse. No, I will. I'll say refuse to respond to any of our communication of allowing us to honor their fallen. We see this time and time again. Our Allison McCarter works hard. She's a volunteer. Yet she works hard on contacting every single department. And when we get no response, then we have to carry on. But we always have the hero, and we always have the heroes in our hearts, praying that God will allow us to somehow connect. And today that happened. So Today, we visited two departments, Lubbock PD in Lubbock, Texas. We went there to honor Officer Nicholas Reyna. His end of watch was January 11, 2020. Our second stop was to honor Sergeant Lyle Denny, end of watch 12/7/20. And he was with the Panhandle PD in Panhandle, Texas. If those of you, I was reminded tonight that Texas is a beautiful, beautiful state. It is. We've been in Texas for a number of days, and this is an amazing state. We have seen some amazing, amazing scenery, country. We've met amazing citizens that love their state, that love their country. You get a chance, come to the Panhandle section. Stop at these small departments. Say hi. Say hi to the city police officers. Say hi to the sheriffs. Just say hi. Doesn't take you but 2 seconds. Slow your lives down. If you don't slow your lives down now, you'll wonder why. You'll wonder why 5 years passed, 10 years passed, 20 years passed. You'll wonder why you were so busy that you couldn't come and honor someone. You'll wonder why your best friend, person you knew, yet you didn't have time. Slow down. Because eventually it'll happen to you. And somebody else will be saying, slow down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nicholas Reyna. We arrived on time. Probably going to get in trouble, which those of you that know me know that trouble is my middle name. How do we not honor Nicholas Reyna? Well, one way of not honoring him is not showing up. Beyond the Call of Duty is an organization that is made up of volunteers. We work hard. It's not about us. We don't need thanks. We are there for the department. We are there for the survivors, the heroes. We're not there for anything else. We're not there for, pat us on the back. Our sacrifices are nothing. They did the ultimate sacrifice. Allow us to come and honor. Provide the dignity to accept that this is your fallen. Allow the heroes one more chance to realize that their hero is a hero. and their department stands behind them. That's all we ask. That's not a tall order. There's no money being asked. We're not saying pay this bill. We travel the nation to do this. We give up our time to do this for these beautiful men and women. Just allow it. Honor them with dignity. So, my beloved Beyond the Call of Duty family and friends, my end of watch, honor this beautiful man, Nicholas Reyna, January 11th, 2020. Remember, carry his name on. Show the family that we care. Panhandle PD. And I'm going to tell you, my hat's off to Chief Hardman. Not because of what he has done, it's because of who he is as a person. Lyle Denny, line of duty death, 12/7/20. Lyle was an amazing, amazing, amazing person. I was privileged to meet his beautiful wife and family. Is the hurt there? Yes, the hurt's there. Is the hurt going to go away? No, it's not. While we sit and enjoy our weekends, the hurt's still there. While we decide if we're going to go to Disneyland or if we're going to go to Disney World or where are we taking the kids, the hurt's still there. Next year, 4th of July, are we having a fireworks show? The hurt's still there because Lyle's not there. So, my hat's off because as we were there, and my hat's off to Mrs. Denny. She lost the love of her life. And as soon as she realized that this beautiful person by the name of Bobby Almaguera, that his family was there in Panhandle. His dad, his mom, and his sister. She immediately stopped. She immediately went to them. That is what a survivor does. They bond. They love. What did Chief Hardman do? He stepped up to the plate and said, your department left Bobby aside. He's now part of my department. You are part of my family. That's what Chief did. That's what a true chief does. He embraced the family. They drove, they found out Bobby is from Corpus Christi Airport Police Public Safety. Their family reached out. Unfortunately, our phone messages don't get to us right away. They tried to get us at Lutbach. They drove all the way to Panhandle. The conversations that I had with Bobby's father, absolutely mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. Bobby said bye to Dad on Saturday. Was supposed to go to work on Sunday. Ended up in the hospital on Sunday and died on Friday. Do you guys know how much that is hurting his dad? Think about it. Hats off to Chief Hardman again for embracing this family. My hat's off to mom, wife, partner of Sergeant Lyle Denny for that, what she did, setting her grief aside. Hats off. This is what true beyond the call of duty means. True. Mrs. Denny, if you're listening, I will tell you Sergeant Denny was with us today because he wasn't having anybody not know that he was back in town. And the weirdest stuff happens. And today, a song from one of Eddie Murphy's movies came on. As we entered and as we exited. And it was The Boys Are Back in Town. And Sergeant Denny not only took us from county line to county line, but made it clear that he was not going to have Dumas PD not know that not only was he coming in, but he was also bringing Dumas PD's fallen in. So just bear that in mind. Chief Tran, gotta thank you immensely for arranging for us to honor Sheriff Cocker from Hutchinson County Sheriff's Office in Borger, Texas. And my family, my Beyond the Call of Duty family and End of Watch family, this sheriff is amazing. Giving, caring, loving. The story behind his LOD is heartbreaking. I met Mrs. Cocker today. I also met Sheriff Cocker's 4-month-old grandchild. That's just not 4 months. She was born 4 months after his LOD. And she's just a ball of fire. And in the sorrow and the pain, there's not a lot we could say to take that away. As my LOD families know, as my End of Watch families know, the media has asked, what do I talk to you about? It's none of their business. But what I say is from my heart. Believe it will happen. Call me when it does, because I love those precious moments. And you know what I'm talking about. If you don't have my number, just let me know and we'll get it to you. Just IM me. Those are our 4 beautiful, beautiful heroes. But I don't want you to forget the heroes' heroes. Because that's what made each one of these a hero. They were not made heroes when they died. Absolutely not. It just came to fruition that they were heroes. Because for they were doing all this beautiful work behind the scenes their whole life. And now we realize that they're heroes. So the smiles, the stern look, the I'm a smart person. And don't forget, I'm the sheriff. So tonight's cheers goes to all of them from 1350, Bourbon time. Pass this message on to everyone. We're not going to forget. We're not going to allow to forget. Share us, like us. Find survivors for us. Let's tell the survivors they are loved. Salute, as my father-in-law says. And by the way, Sheriff Cocker did do us a injustice today. He decided that going from his county to the next county was not going to be deemed without him. So not only did he make sure we were adequately escorted out of his county, but we were adequately escorted into the next county with a big hurrah, which we, as everyone knows about us, we try to stay low key as possible, but that kind of was blown out of the water. Before I get to some of the comments and stuff, I do want to get to that. But tomorrow morning we will be at Dumas PD. Come on, let's get a good showing. Let's show Dumas that their chief of police, Marvin Trejo. By the way, I already found out so much about Marvin. Marvin Trejo, end of watch 5/10/20. We're going to be meeting at the park. It's the McDade Park. And if you don't know where it is, figure it out. We'll be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. Thereafter, we're going to be going to Perrington PD at 12:30 at 901 South Main Street in Perrington. And we are going to be honoring Officer Leslie Graves II. Her end of watch was 12/3/20. Let's seriously gear up now. I don't understand how no one's wanting to let these departments know that their loved ones are not loved or cared for. We all sit behind a computer. We all sit behind a TV. Take a little time, just a little. Let's go to some of the comments and we'll go from there. Raymond says, hello, Amy. Looking forward to see you. Raymond's always talking stuff that doesn't make any sense. So, let's see. I think they think it's like you have chat rooms. I think Raymond thinks this is a chat room. So we'll just figure it out later on. Oh, my God. Tanya Dickerson. No, you don't have to thank us. Seriously, you do not have to thank us. This is our honor. It's the least we can do. You're involved with the ultimate sacrifice. So, Tanya sent another message. But Tanya, we're going to reach out to you, as we said, because this year we have Eddie Gomez, that's a hero's hero. We have Amy Modane, that's a hero's hero from 2019. We have Tracy Sullivan, that's a hero's hero. And they are all part of Beyond the Call of Duty. We welcome them to come speak, hold, hug, talk, because that's something that only survivors understand. So next year, if you're ready, let us know. So we'll leave it with that. We're going to wrap up tonight. I'm going to leave tonight with one thought. And just one. Since we're all so busy in our lives, let me tell you about a gentleman that I don't know who he is. I don't know his name. I don't know anything about him. This beautiful gentleman, as we left Lubac. Am I saying that right?
No.
What am I supposed to say?
Lubac.
Lubac.
You gotta say with Texas accent.
Well, how do you say it? Because Tony left.
Lubac. Lubac.
Lubac. Lubac. Lubac. Lubac. Lubac. Well, do you want me to do a shout out to Tony Lett first?
Oh, you have to do that one too, yes.
Because I want to leave
Okay.
the last. Don't you guys love the fact that we are not a pre-recorded show? This is amazing. There's a lot of people that say that let's do a pre-recorded show and da. Before we continue, before I go to that story, I'm going to share this with you. I hope you beautiful men and women out there, especially you Texans that are so huge in Texas, give a shout out to Valor Force, based out of Dallas and Fort Worth, Texas. Tony Lett has been with us for 2 weeks now with those 3 cars and 6 of his finest. And these men are amazing. What they have done is amazing. Not only have they provided peace at each stop because they control and take over security, they allow the officers the time needed without having to worry about their 6. So please give a shout out to Valor Force. It's your homegrown Texas company. Didn't charge us a dime. Have been with us for 2 weeks now. Tonight is our last night with them. And they are amazing, amazing, amazing people. Can I go on to my story now?
You can finish it up.
Okay. So as did we decide what it's called? Lubac? No.
We're moving on.
Lubac. Okay. He just says I need to carry on. As we're leaving Lubac, we get on the freeway and we're trugging down, doing our thing. And a very emotional, so whoever you are, first of all, sir, hats off to you. You are an amazing individual. Amazing. I can see that the Lord works in you. I can see that you love this beautiful country that we call the United States of America. I can see that you have pride in what you did and what you've done and who you represent. So that's first and foremost. This beautiful, beautiful human being rode by us on a Harley Davidson. Mind you, I say Harley not negatively. It was a Harley. Rode by our whole team. Stopped a half a mile up the road got off his bike and he saluted all 339 on our memorial, and it brought tears. When we stopped for gas, I asked every single team member, "Did you see that?" They said yes, and tears came to their eyes. So, God bless you. Thank you for being a true American. Thank you for believing in God. Thank you for honoring this beautiful flag we call the United States of America. And thank you for honoring all of these beautiful 339 officers that did the ultimate sacrifice. God bless all of you. God bless you, sir. And see you all tomorrow, hopefully. And love you all from here to there.